Capricorn, hi, how are you? So we're going to get straight into this reading for you because everything else that you need to know, it's already in the descriptions box and in the pinned comments. So we can just jump straight ahead into your reading, okay? It's Capricorn Collective in love, please. That was quick. Okay, buy the book. It's come out in a really interesting way, Capricorn. It's come out off balance. So this is number 11, which is a master number. By the book, abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting customs and universal laws. So with this coming out off balance, this indicates to me that you might be feeling quite rebellious at this time. There's something here about the old ways of doing things are no longer working for you, and you might be finding new ways of doing things. You might even be looking at rewriting the rules, or writing a new set of rules for yourself, that sort of thing. Taking the lead as well. This is taking the leadership rules. It can also be leading by example. So with this, the main thing that's jumping for me is that rebellious nature. You're feeling restricted by rules that someone else has put in place, and now you're like, yeah, you see that rule book that you gave me? I don't agree with X, Y, Z, and I think that this is how we should do things in future. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay, so we're going to start pulling from this oracle deck here, and we're going to get an overview of the individual that you could be dealing with. Now I'm going to use the planetary cards if you get any that come out. I'll be using those as like a personality reading for the individual that you're dealing with. It's for Capricorn, please. It's for Capricorn in love. Who is Capricorn dealing with, please? Okay, so you've got Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Virgo energy is all about health, wellness, routines, work, being of service as well. So the person that you're dealing with, they could be in the health profession, a hard worker. Pluto, that is Scorpion energy in Aries. So Pluto, it's all about transformation, personal power, beginnings, endings. It's a very, very transformative energy, right? So with this, and it's come out with Aries, right? This person's changed you. They've changed something about the way that you carry yourself. They've had a profound change on you. Okay. Who is it that Capricorn's dealing with, please? Neptune. Okay, so Neptune is the ruling planet for Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. This is a very, very dreamy energy with this Neptune. It's also water energy as well. Subconscious, something about the subconscious. Okay, your person is very action orientated with this Aries energy, and it feels like, because these two are really the complete opposite of each other, there's something here about their energy that has rubbed off on you. Action and subconscious. I don't know if you feel like some kind of a psychic connection to this individual. I don't know if that's here. It's certainly a possibility with the Neptune being here. It's confusing. There's certainly a lot of depth to the individual that you're dealing with, Capricorn. A lot of depth. Virgo, Pluto, Aries and Neptune. There's certainly a message here with these 4 cards that pertain to first impressions with that Aries energy. Your first impression of them could have been that they were a bit maybe a bit deluded about something, that they had a good imagination. There's something about this Neptune energy that didn't quite match. So it could be that your first impressions of the person that you're dealing with were wrong. It could be that. It can also be switched as well, Capricorn. This could be someone trying to describe you. It could be really, really easily, especially given you had by the book card that came out off centre. So certainly someone's first impressions of another didn't match up to the reality here. I'm feeling that someone was a bit misjudged as well with this particular combination. So it's an interesting dynamic straight away. It certainly threw me a curveball for a minute there. But yeah, that is definitely there. It's certainly playing a part into this situation. Right, okay. Right, so we're going to start pulling the tarot and we'll see if we can get direct answers from this individual. Right, how is Capricorn's person of interest currently seeing Capricorn, please? Okay, right, so we had a few there. I'll try and catch them in order as well. Right, so you've got Page of Coins, that's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Ace of Swords, Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Tower, Mars, so it's Aries and Scorpio, and then Page of Wands, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy Aries influence in this read. So, we do have your catalyst for change here in your first row, okay? I'm feeling that whatever this is, it's mutually been a catalyst for change. So if you can imagine your person's on the outside looking in towards your life, and rightly or wrongly, they're making a lot of assumptions about you, which is fair enough because we all do that to some certain extent or another. The interesting thing that's jumping out to me straight away is these 2 pages. And you've got a page that starts this row and then a page that ends this row. So there's new path and new path. So your person is like seeing that you're currently traveling down a new path. You could be exploring something to do with higher education with the Page of Coins, and you could well be exploring something else at the same time that's more creative. There's certainly a creative pursuit here with the Page of Wands because it's fire energy. There's something that has changed though. I'm going to clarify this Tower for you a second. And then we've got truth seeking and truth telling with the Ace of Swords. So there's a truth that needs to be spoken. Why is the Tower here, please? 4 of Coins, Sun in Capricorn, and 5 of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. Okay, competition. Finances, being careful with finances, consequences as well. Right, so this Tower was a consequence of someone being highly competitive. I don't know, this person might feel like they've annoyed you, that they might feel like they destroyed something. Either way, we do have a Tower here that was a direct consequence of someone's competitive nature. Someone might have been being selfish as well. Okay. What's in their heart space, please, toward Capricorn? What's in their heart, please? Towards Capricorn. 4 of Coins, holding back, consequences again. What's in their heart space, please, towards Capricorn? What? Thank you. Chariot. Cancerian energy in Five of Cups is Scorpion. There's a lot of regret here, Capricorn. This individual has got enough self-awareness to introspect on whatever part it was they played into a situation. There's certainly regrets here. They're definitely focused on what it was that they lost. It's almost as if, right, there was a potential for this situation to go somewhere, but they might have been being a bit too selfish, either with their time, their money, their love. That there is selfishness here that stopped this from moving forward. Why is the Five of Cups here, please, in their heart space toward Capricorn? Thank you. Magician, Mercury, Virgo and Gemini. Okay. Clarify the Magician, please, for Capricorn. Hermit, Virgo energy. Introspection again. And the way that it came out, it was sort of off balance. So your person basically doesn't think that this situation can be rectified. There's, I don't know, they seem to be really, really stuck on what happened. Cross watcher, this can be in reverse as well. Okay. What actions will they take, please, towards Capricorn? What actions will they take? Thank you. Knight of Cups, Pisces energy, and the Devil, Capricorn. Ooh. Ooh, okay. You've been misjudged, Capricorn. You've been misjudged. This, in their actions towards you, we've got an honest conversation, a heartfelt conversation, a romantic invitation, and it came out with your major arcana. In their actions towards you. So there's a conversation here that they're going to be having with you. Actions, thank you. Yeah, Page of Cups, an apology, and Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Four of Cups is Cancerian. Yeah, sorry that they didn't see something for what it was at the time. Sorry that they didn't see you for who, like, for the potential that was here in this situation. They definitely misjudged you. They were holding back. They were not moving things forward. They've done something quite possibly to sabotage this connection. And I am seeing with the Magician and the Hermit, it was deliberate sabotage as well. Like totally deliberate. They're then watching as you carry on with your own life, doing your own thing. You're focused on your own stuff. You're focused on, for some of you, higher learning. For others of you, creative pursuits. For some of you, it's two different things in one. You know, you're focused on lots of other things other than this connection. And it's like that they can feel that. They can feel that you've pulled back your energy. This situation, though, has categorically been a catalyst for change for both of you. What's the blockage? The Emperor is the blockage, Aries energy. So the blockage is that someone needs to take charge of this situation. Someone needs to get this back on track, if that was what you both wanted. And hidden under there, Two of Wands, yeah, making that decision. It could also be someone's career as well that's putting the blockage for this connection. Someone could be really, really focused on their career and their finances, because the Emperor is usually someone who is self-employed, and it's someone who is very, very focused on their future. So the blockage is basically the fact that romance is not at the forefront. of someone's mind. And again, that could be you, it could be them, it could be both. There could also be a commitment here as well, like a prior commitment elsewhere. Not necessarily with another person, but definitely a commitment with something. Clarify this read, please, for Capricorn. Okay. Hello. Distant, distracted, deep in thought, detached, aloof, not feeling it, and finding answers in music. Yeah, it's certainly a situation where you've grown apart, that's for certain. Sweetheart, romance, infatuated, wanting you back, courting, a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well and being sorry. Blast from the past, something or someone, a situation from the past returns, nostalgia, out of the blue, older, and date. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, and planning or setting a date. So it would seem to be, Capricorn, if you've moved on from this situation, it's that moment of release where you're going to find that it kind of rubber bands this individual back towards you. You know, it's always the way. It's like they say you hang around and you wait for a bus. You know, you give up hope on one bus and then all of a sudden there's bloody 4 of them coming down the road. You know, it's same sort of concept that's working here. It's like you're both like you've both released each other, you've both released any hope of this thing getting somewhere, and then all of a sudden you've rubber banded back towards each other. It's showing here. Have love energies, please, for Capricorn. Freedom, independence, self-determination. I will take the top one as well because you had a big jump on the top one. It says maintain who you are within a relationship. Honour your truth without adapting to another. Interesting. So Capricorn, someone might have felt that they would have to give up their their authenticity in order to pursue this connection for some reason or other. Again, I don't know if this is you or them, but someone quite clearly thought that if they pursued this situation, then they would have to give up their current lifestyle. For some of them, it could be their business, anything else that they feel might be in conflict with anything that you've got going on. There is an aspect of that here, and someone was not prepared, quite rightly, to give up their authenticity. So there's certainly that being misjudged here, and we saw that straight out the door. And then falling in love, kissing the divine in another, in yourself, feeling powerfully attracted and attached to another, a magnetic connection. Yeah, so the love here is it can be quite intense, and I'm seeing this combination as something about it was quite unexpected as well. It's just giving that vibe, especially as we're seeing that neither of you did anything about the situation up until now, of course. So Capricorn, please. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Your person might have been speaking to their friends about this situation and trying to make sense of things. Separation, yeah. So it's confirming that basically you're not currently together. Yeah, they've been trying to get some kind of advice off their friends, healing family issues, and new love. Right, okay. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So it's confirming that basically this situation was very much should we, shouldn't we? And it never really got any further than that. It's kind of, there's always been that something there, should we, shouldn't we? With this healing family issues, the timing of this situation was all wrong. It felt like the timing of it was just completely off because there was so much other things that was going on where either you or they couldn't commit yourself fully into moving this situation forward, and that's why it didn't really take off. That's why it didn't really get anywhere. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is gateway to the soul. Okay, so someone needs to listen to their heart. Healing, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment, and let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So again, yeah, someone had their misgivings about taking this situation forward. I'm uncertain going by what's here as to exactly why that would be, but someone definitely felt like there was no chance of taking this any further. Someone might have come across, that they might have come across to you as a little bit domineering, it could have been, because there is a vibe of possessiveness here. Right, it's a reminder that love doesn't have to possess you. It doesn't have to be something that's toxic. And then you've got, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So don't feel like, and you've got twin flames under there, so don't feel like you're being coerced into doing anything that you don't want to. I mean, not that you would anyway, because you're a Capricorn, for fuck's sake. But the concerns about that authenticity is like, nobody within this situation or relationship needs to surrender their true selves in order for this to be a success. Okay, that is a complete misconception. It's a complete misjudgment, and it's quite unfair actually for someone to be carrying that, and you're being told here, like, no, that's a non-issue. It's not going to happen. Okay, new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. It says you're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Yes, 1,000 times yes, you're being shunted towards your life's purpose. This is an important turning point in your life, so pay attention at the moment, Capricorn. You're being divinely redirected back onto your true life's purpose. So you will be receiving a lot of spiritual messages at this point in time. This can also be another individual who is feeling that soul pull towards you, and with that falling in love card that we saw as well, that's all about a magnetic connection. The answers that you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. It says have an important conversation but stay calm. Avoid being superficial or anyone who is. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You probably didn't notice. Laughing off a situation. Job applications have very good prospects. So yeah, if you've been job hunting recently for a new job, it's saying that providing that you've been putting in the work, then obviously you're going to have a very happy outcome to the work that you've been putting in. And there is conversation here, and we did see that here, Capricorn. You're both in a really receptive energies right now. So I'm genuinely seeing that whoever reaches out and communicates first, the other one is going to be very, very receptive, really receptive with that energy. You're quite clearly on their mind because your major arcana showed up in their actions towards you. So yeah, that desire is certainly there to take action towards you. But again, free will's a bitch. I mean, they could change their mind at the drop of a hat, and they might chicken out. So there is always that aspect there. Can you have a conversation, please, between Capricorn and their person? That's loads. You've opened my mind. Yeah, a catalyst for change. I'm worried about my money right now. I could see the potential and I would like to explore where this could go. I'm working through things from my past. I know that you're right. I feel betrayed. I want to help you. I smile when I think about you. Aww. I'm taking back what's mine. I struggle with self-expression. I've been enlightened and I'm open to a new perspective. Wow. So as far as a conversation goes, Capricorn, I'd say that's a pretty fucking good conversation because it's honest, it's genuine as well. It's you both being vulnerable with each other here. It's for Capricorn in love, please. Capricorn in love. Whoa. Okay, let's go with it. I was literally about to say this deck, it can get really, really specific. So you have to treat it in the way that you do with the other cards. You take out what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't for another Capricorn. Okay, right, so you've got the letter O. You've got independent, athletic, witty. I's, M, and J. We need one more. E. Excellent. Okay, so someone sees you as very witty, right? They say that you've got a very witty sense of humour. Your nature is very independent. So, of course, if they are wanting to help you, it's going to be difficult for them to get the confidence. Because you're very self-sufficient and they don't want to step on your toes, they don't want to overstep the mark, you know, or anything like that. They see that you're taking great care of your physical body with that athletic card, so you care about like your physical health, but it's not an obsession. It's you're mindful about staying healthy, right? There's something about your eyes as well. There could be something really unique about your eyes. They might get lost a bit in your eyes. Interesting. So that was your reading, Capricorn. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.